Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Mikie, and this is also known as Mikie High School Graffiti, and this was created by Konami in 1984. And it's an incredibly frustrating, hard game, and you control this juvenile delinquent going through high school, various classrooms, and your goal is to collect all the hearts in each room. And at the very end of the game, you meet up with your girlfriend. And there is a classroom, there is a hallway, a class hallway or school hallway, there's a cafeteria, there's a restaurant, there's a dance class, and there's the garden leading to the exit from the school. And you are Mikie, and you're this kid, and you have a headbutt button, and this is the first screen. You have to bump these kids out of their desks by pressing left or right twice real quick to knock them out of their desks, and then you sit down in their seat and you try to collect a heart, and the teacher is all over your ass. And all he has to do is touch you, and you lose a life. And when you are out of your seat, he will come pursue you. And when you sit back down, he will go back to the front by the chalkboard. But you need to get all the hearts on this screen. And note that they're playing A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles. It's not the only Beatles song they play in this game. The teacher, being old, will get winded on occasion. This level is not so hard, but it really sucks having to be up towards the front where the teacher is. Once you get all the hearts, it will spell a word, and then you have to go out the door there. Now you go into the hallway here. You can collect gifts for points. Oops, I went back to where I was. There will be a bully out there that you can headbutt. Some of the doors will have a boxing glove that punches you, or no, maybe it's a boot that kicks you. But in this scene, this is the cafeteria. Is this? Or no, this is the, like a locker room or something? Yeah, locker room. Your goal here is to headbutt all the containers with hearts. Oh, crap. And you have 3 guys pursuing you now. The teacher, a chef. What a chef's doing in a locker room, I do not know. And a bully. And you can use the other button, not the headbutt button, but the other one, to throw basketballs out of the flashing boxes. And you can use the basketballs out of them and throw them at your enemies until it says empty. There, I had to headbutt the teacher. The teacher ends up getting to be faster than you. See, there it said empty, so I ran out of basketballs. But you have to headbutt right on the heart containers. If you're off by just a little bit, it won't count. See how much faster the teacher is starting to get? There, I ended up spelling get on. Okay. Now I'm back in the hallway. Eventually, and now the teacher decides to join in on the fun. Eventually there will be something thrown, and you'll have to avoid that. And now we are in the cafeteria. Yeah. Or is this the restaurant? You have to collect all the hearts, and you have to headbutt this container that has a heart, and it's on the center table. You have to headbutt it from the left side. And you can throw food out of those pots. much the same way you threw basketballs from those boxes. And the teacher is back to annoy me. It's hard to get the timing of the headbutt down at first. It's very quick. Ah, crap. Yeah, the headbutt is very quick, and if you don't time it right, you can miss. And one touch from any character will make you lose a life. And here you have to watch out for the chef that throws food at you on occasion. Yeah, this game is just insanely unfair, and this often gets cited by people as one of the hardest Konami games, or people that have played a lot of Konami games. There will sometimes be a flashing heart, and if you collect that heart at the right time, you will get a bonus. And now we go to the dance class. And here they play Twist and Shout by the Beatles. And you have to collect all the hearts, and you have to watch out for those dancers. If you run into them, you're paralyzed for a little bit. And that'll allow that annoying teacher to catch up with you. Yeah, you have to learn your timing with the headbutt. The headbutt only stuns him for a little while, then this dance teacher will be on my ass too. Now I have to go to that other room that says in, and now I'll be at the garden. And this is the last area. You have to watch out for these football players. You just have to collect all the hearts. And once you have them all, then you can go out to where your girlfriend is. Crap. There we go. And I guess you have a remote control car because it drove up next to you guys. And then you start everything over. There will be a different message this time around. And then if you go through the whole loop again, then the first message will be back, and the messages will just repeat. This time it says like, I dig you, or something. But yeah, this game is too damn hard. I missed with the headbutt and he got me. You get an extra Mikie at like was it 50,000 points? I'd never seen this in arcades, and I would have been really, really frustrated with it if I played it. It's very hard. But again, there is a version of this that is just called Mikie, and a version that's called Mikie High School Graffiti. And graffiti does not come into play in this game. There is also the Japanese version called SHINYUUSHAIN TORU-KUN. And we'll have a little bit of a look at that one. That one's a little different. Mikie High School Graffiti gives you a shout or something, some sort of vocal thing that you use to attack your enemies. Damn it! Instead of a headbutt in that version, and we'll look at that. And then the Japanese version, SHINYUUSHAIN TORU-KUN, gives you the headbutt, like Mikie. Of all the versions, I like Mikie the best, but whatever version it is, this game is still way too damn hard. That's Mikie by Konami and licensed to Centuri in 1984. Oh no, you get an extra life at 20,000 and 50,000. And yeah, that it says I dig you. It also says I can't read it. Then look out. But those are the alternate words, and then my dear for the last ones, and then they repeat back with the first ones. And we'll have a quick look at Mikie High School Graffiti. And this time, instead of equals MC squared, it says failure and then success. See, you have a vocal inflection that stuns the enemies, but it doesn't stun the teacher. Sometimes you can get extra points in some of the rooms from a girl. And we're going to take a quick look at SHINYUUSHAIN TORU-KUN. And yeah, you have the headbutt back in here, but you're a red-headed kid. The graphics are a bit different, and this time the teacher is teaching you something in Japanese. And yeah, you have the headbutt in this one. And they retained the Beatles music. But yeah, this game sucks. It's just way too hard. It pisses me off. And here is the garden scene, and the graphics are a little bit different. I think I put on invincibility here. If you can time your headbutts and not get overcome by the enemies, you can pick up some nice points. But it's tough not to get ambushed in this game. That was SHINYUUSHAIN TORU-KUN, that version of Mikie. But yeah, notice the second time through you will get put in a different room to start than from the first loop. And make sure you headbutt it right on. If you miss it even a little bit, it won't register, which sucks. This game is already insanely difficult. And yeah, the teacher gets winded chasing you. But that was Mikie by Konami in 1984 and licensed to Centuri for US release. I'd never seen it in arcades, and it's very, very disappointing. I don't know what music this is, but it's not a Beatles tune as far as I know. But that was Mikie by Konami and licensed to Centuri in 1984. Well, this is Crazy Clown Radio saying thanks for watching Mikie by Konami and licensed to Centuri in 1984, also known as Mikie High School Graffiti. I'll catch you later with another video, folks. Have a good one.